not really where you would expect this team to be.
And then on the other side, we have the same threaded Brion lineup: Hoya, LAVA, Hannah, and Delight. And I already mentioned I think LAVA doesn't really need an explanation if he caught the last match. If he didn't, he currently has a KDA of 29. He's already got a penta and a quadra, right? He's like, if he gets a triple and a double, then he's pretty much there. Kalista has often been banned against players like Ruler, as a whole considered a strong pick. But for Fred Brion, it's an interesting look, because I don't necessarily feel like generally they play through their bot lane, and Kalista is a pick that, just by the virtue of how she plays, into what probably is going to be a Senna Kench combination here. She's gonna have perma prio, she's gonna be looking for the aggressive trades, try and put pressure on that lane, meaning that is gonna have to pay more attention to that. Can leave Hoya alone, maybe pay some extra attention to LAVA, and I really like the Set Kalista combination. I do actually think that in case of a lot of supports, the Hex Flash
interesting to see that, especially with the Lee Sin on the board. But as you mentioned, the flexibility on this patch is just insane. This is kind of the name of the game. And look at that, they pair the Camille with the Twisted Fate. They're going to be looking to play some wide League of Legends.
That's a really cool draft. I was kind of thinking towards the Galio, because Galio and Camille is such a classic combination. Now look in the Jax. Come on, give Hoya that counter strike that is going to make both the Camille and the TF cry. Jokes aside, I think Afrika actually a really good, well-rounded team composition, but the same can be. That was obviously that was the answer. Yeah, but I'm like other ones, That was my crazy.
We're going to have the flash coming in here, and with the kick available, could go for it, but Dread is going to get caught under the turret as Umpty is there. We already got a 2v2 down on the bottom side as well, as Keen with a big teleport into the fight and might be able to pick up more, but actually no. Well kited out there as the follow-up not really online just yet, as Leo has basically no damage and Keen couldn't do it all. Still make it go though, 3-on-1 as the teleport will come in. The pull-in was so nice there. The timing was perfect from Hoya, and they rack up yet another kill. Bro is turning up the heat.
And they're playing this out so cleanly, Valdez. This doesn't feel like Afrika making big mistakes.
2 Rift Heralds, they gave up a couple of dragons for it. So it's not like they can really push the issue with the Dragon Soul. We're having a 1v1 up on the top side. We also got TF coming in, and okay. We also got everybody else on the team up in the top side. Testable objective as Fly. He does not have his flash available just yet, and he is going to have to Zhonya's out of this one. But will he be able to get away? The answer is no. And with no vision up on that top side, it's just basically a free kill for Bro.
It's an age-old answer to the Twisted Fate, To prevent Twisted Fate from collapsing on you, you just collapse on Twisted Fate. He can't gate anywhere else, he can't get out of there. And this is the key to Fred Brion. As long as Hoya can...
Like Bro really honing in on this Drake, trying to secure this one. As Keen is in the wings, but they don't want to go for it, as Afrika will just let them take the Drake and not split push in the meanwhile with their Camille and TF. Although we are going to get a root here and looking for a little bit more. That's a lot of damage getting done, but trying to kite back here is Bro, and down will go Dread. He's not able to get anything done as Keen looking desperately to start the fight. He's going to ultimate in. A really nice stop once there, but everybody on Fred Brion is staying alive the entire time. Somehow, some way, they have kited this entirely out, and they are looking for the ace here as Fly just barely able to get away for now.
No! Just
hit him! Oh, God, why did he turn it around? He was rounding the bend, and I suppose he had no hope. But that is an ace. Fred Brion kite that one back perfectly and survive the entire time.
It's a clean ace. They lost no one.
I don't know how that happens. Let's take a look at the replay once again.
And it starts off with the equalizer being used as, honestly, and a miss. How do you win this fight? They miss the shockwave. They don't hit the equalizer whatsoever. But it's, I think, honestly, a lack of damage. Look at how many autos Leo actually gets in here, right? How much damage Fly can reliably do. And that's the key issue here. With Dread dying immediately, Keen has to go in deep. And then the 2 carries on the side of Fred Brion just don't do enough. There's just not enough damage, which is weird, but...
Yeah, take a look at this. I mean, Tom Kent's going to do his job, but at the end of the day, it just looks like BRO are too far ahead now. I mean, they get the Baron, they're going to take an easy turret here. And now Afrika's like, oh, okay, nice shockwave here, looking for a little bit more. Dread, incredibly low, and he will be rendered down. And those are a couple of picks that might even just end the game.
Up 1-0 in this series against Afrika, which was one of your main competitors last split, right? They were the ones who ended just above you, beating them in a decisive and clean victory in the first game of the best of three is a beautiful start to your day.
Oh, nice little pick here, trying to force that Devour, but not going to be used just yet. Finally gets used, but Leo burning down, and Delight is going to flash on in. Nice little stun from Fly to save him, but there's no saving Afrika at this point in time. Fly going to get himself killed, and now with some minions into the base, they're just going to go for it. That should be the end of the game. They don't need to wait for the soul point. Keen, desperate to get something done. Not able to do too much. Hoya able to get on top of Dread as well. And now BRO just playing with their food. Nobody is going to deny yet again, as an incredibly clean win here from BRO, only giving away 2 kills to the side of Afrika, as they will take a dominant win here to start off the series.
Incredibly impressed with Freded Brion here. And as Afrika, I honestly didn't mind the draft.
Let's take a look at that and see where the numbers lie.
They're so easy to love as well, right? Freded Brion, the scrappy underdogs who beat the best team in the world at the time. Have to add that after MSI, and that damage coming through from Lava here, his consistency has been something that, as you mentioned previously, we've been looking for a long time. And Oriana's not the most interesting pick, but you see here how much he can really get done. Keen, of course, also an absurd amount of damage.